I counted up 100, that was all facts. Me and Billy bankroll, seen it all stacked. I fucked your dream girl and never called back. Ain't scared of jail, send me where my dog's at. I got a hall pass, I might fuck your bitch tonight. With a glass of that Diddy, ho, we sippin' white.
Till I can't see straight, throw hands till I hear them sirens. Tears running down my face. God's cry when the sky is falling now. Just might running down for the love of the chase. Just might for the thing for the folks in my watch. Just might catch a case if you lames out of place. Just might grab a case, take it straight to the face. Just might running down for the love of the chase. Just hold on, you got me fucked up. Old land in my veins, what you made of? If you ain't fucking with a nigga saying I don't want to fake love, I don't need no more, but I'm still gon' go for it.
Alrighty.
Look at that.
Boom, we got Marlo and Bam here. We're gonna watch Shuffle T versus 100 Bullets from Checkpoint. Which Checkpoint?
One of them.
One of them! Checkpoint. How many checkpoints were there? 2.
Maybe.
Dog, okay, this...
Was this actually from Checkpoint 2?
It's from this event, too.
Yeah, so there's 2. Look, there's a 2 down there.
Yeah, right, word. This event was fire, but you know what my favorite thing is? On Carter versus Shuffle T, there's an ad for Carter versus Shuffle T.
Yeah.
It's like, buy the pay-per-view for
I've seen
on the battle. I was like,
buy the pay-per-view for this one battle.
Before you
Fuck, I might do it.
All right.
How many like sign-ups did I don't know if you could track like the click-through.
Yeah, I wonder, yeah.
How many sign-ups actually?
Yeah,
came
because they
from
probably
that
think
one
that's the battle. They're like, oh wait, the battle's already started. This is crazy. It's like there's no ads. It's
just an ad in the
this
end.
is the ad.
Yeah.
Typic fan you think you are, so these shit like a syllables forcing, your linguistics.
Yes,
A lot of people like aren't
Let's watch this
tuning
battle.
into. A lot of people aren't tuning into Shuffle and Bullets for this.
And you think you are, so these shit like you're dwarfing. His syllables forcing, your linguistics contorted. He only sees himself beating you because his vision's distorted by the fact that he could gain some publicity for it. Well, wait, because this is more than just lizards and
Dude, Liam killed the filming on this event too.
Yeah.
I love, he used the
so
high
good.
shutter, like everything about it.
It looks like I love the idea that like Yunnan could ever just like immediately go into that rather than like, you know what I mean, build himself up to that point where he's battling like this, you know, like
Round 1 is on Yunnan.
Super good.
Look at
that crowd, dude.
Oh, so Adam told me at the beginning of this battle, like, there was some controversy with the coin toss.
Really?
Yeah, because he wanted to go first, but or something like that. I think Adam wanted to go first, but then Bullets like called the coin toss. I don't know. Like basically, he says it in like he calls it when there's a coin toss here. I think.
I was amazed with the judge battle. Let's go. We're bringing it back.
So Rowan says something in there.
But this is the judge battle. We have 5 very credible judges. They both won it. We're putting up £100 for both, not just a little gesture. And we're going to get into the battle round right now. Okay, MC on my right hand side, smash it and both up every single time. Please make some noise all the way from Canada. We got 100 bullets. Let's go. MC on my left hand side also smashes it every single time. Still the current 2-on-2 champ. My brother Shuffle team, make some noise.
Oh my fucking god, dog. That's so fucking
You can see Liam crack up a little bit there, I think, as well.
I fucking love this
funny.
battle. I'm so glad we're watching.
I love this battle as well.
Just like we are. Who won the flip? Who won? Who's chose to go first? Yeah, I want to go first as well. So I mean, can we flip for that?
So Liam was like, oh, he chose to go first because I think like maybe Bullet said something to Liam like, oh, can I go first? And but then like.
He's like,
I don't know if Adam said something to Rowan or whatever, like, and then it was.
Who's chose to go first? Yeah, I want to go first as well. So I mean, can we flip for that?
Can we flip for that?
We like flip. I flip for first.
It's quite funny as well because Bullet still wins it. Liam looks a bit pissed off there, like
he's
fuck it,
he's totally mad because because Rowan is doing nothing.
He's
like, so who goes first? And then he's just like. And the cameraman is like, okay, he is okay. I got a coin. Let's flip it.
And trying to get the angle like, still. Like,
yeah, Liam, flip the coin.
Flip for first.
He's shaking his head.
See, Adam really wanted it to happen as well. He was like, fuck it, I want it.
Heads or toes?
Because I know he wanted to go first for this.
Cheers, mate.
He's totally pissed. Cheers, mate.
Someone was like, shit, 3, 2, 1, like in the crowd. Yeah, fuck off.
Shit, you don't see him come. Heads or toes? Heads. 3, 2, 1. Cheers, mate.
So good. Cheers, mate. 3,
2, 1. Yeah.
Oh, damn, Liam is not happy.
Why did this say in the edit if we did another?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it stayed in the edit because he's showing that he's like, look at all the shit I did. He's not happy with it.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, so bullets want to flip. We chose to go first. It's round number 1, checkpoint 2. You know the deal. It's 100 bullets. Let's go. Bullets! Alright, look. Her hit me up.
Yeah.
What you think about Shuffle T?
Yeah, I know.
I said I saw the 2-on-2 battles. I'm gonna need some help. Which one is he? I mean, the balding guy who lost to Tricky?
Unbelievable.
That's a match you condone? I bodied JC and had a classic with Jones.
That's another thing. The balding thing with you is another example of some fucking thing that one person said and then the next guy's like, I'm gonna say that too.
But I am also massively balding, like, let's not get it twisted, like, I'll just take this, you know, I'm hugely, you know, but it is a thing, but it's also like, it is what, like, I can imagine that, like, if one person hadn't said it in one battle, then it would it would have been like that domino effect.
But what if people saying it in battles ultimately led to you balding more?
Oh, that's deep. And probably fucking true as well.
They put it out there in the universe.
Battle rap room,
That's a match. I bodied JC and had a classic with Jones. The girly one with the long hair. You think he actually dope? I already beat Kid Twist, so what's this, Attack of the Clones? I mean, you took 2 years to say my name and cut out the subliminals. Hit my inbox like, hi, Bullets. I highly doubt you're a criminal. Come to Don't Flop. That's how he types. I said, come to Don't Flop, where I prepared thousands of syllables because I need you. What's a parody without the original? I mean, when I had a classic with BAMALAM, you watch from the stands. 3 months later, parodied my style, and that's what got you your fans. You call them bad bars, but I still taught you, and it's all in my plan. Pan's Labyrinth. I got these pupils in the palm of my hand.
Wait, so he's just claimed ownership of originating bad bars in battle rap,
but not calling them bad bars. I was always wondering about that.
Like, ironically, passing them off as
so I was wondering about like that, whether he was just trying to say like, oh, you know, like, yeah, you call them bad bars, but you know, I made them. It's like, well, that's not. You know, like,
so you think they're good?
So you think they're good? I mean, I don't know. Like,
that is. But like, that's hella true. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But again, that's one of the reasons why I know that Adam wanted to battle him was because like he thought that he did some like schemes or whatever that were like too played out. And
honestly, like.
And I know the Bullets does some fucking.
That's like, a great way to cover like being shit in the past as well. It's like, oh I came up with bad bars before you. Like, any performance anyone said was trash then. Like, I was just parodying.
Yeah, it was all satirical.
I mean, I could be completely misunderstanding what he's.
I mean,
what he's meaning there.
That's how I interpret it too.
Yeah.
You'll bring up schemes from 2013.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Like they beat the source. Cool, then tell me I ain't black enough because I don't let the 40 go. Or fit the negative stereotype. Different nerds, same story, yo. You'll probably say this ain't the first time you facing an Oreo.
What?
Like taking the note?
Yeah.
So fair enough.
These corny little white boys always lying, pretending like when Bullet says the N-word, even I get offended.
That's fucking amazing, dude. Yes. Let's go, Bullets.
When Bullets says the N-word, even I get offended. Nigga, no you don't. Jokes won't stop the manslaughter. I've been saying nigga my whole life. Like your grandfather.
Fire, let's go.
Bullets always has great performances when it comes out.
And also, Adam's granddad is hella racist.
So just shut your mouth and stand awkward. You done made a mistake. It's about to be a unanimous decision. Like baking a cake.
Oh man,
that's another one of those things that just like
that was
Yunnan with cake.
So
right? No, so there was this whole thing about Yunnan baking, like I don't know if it was
Holly Masters a cake.
It was Holly Masters, right? So like she was known as a battle groupie, right?
Yeah, she's
like,
notoriously from the Jeff Price.
That era, yeah, exactly, and so he became known for having done that. Was that an actual true thing?
I'm not. My memory's like, poor at best.
Whether it was or it wasn't a true.
But I think that's where there was potentially some truth in it.
We even brought it up in the battle, and it just got brought up in loads of battles, like since one battle where it did, and I can't even remember which one, but like whether or not it was true, I don't know. And
then it became full circle when he started coming to events with Sam Lowndes, who bought the cakes to events anyway. They both came from Plymouth, so they drive up together. So it became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Regardless.
They smashed it though. The catering was fucking amazing. Sam Lowndes was amazing.
Royalty will place your crown on my shoes, or I'm gonna get your thoughts on the wall like a Pink Floyd album review. These words carved in the fire. Stars when he's smiling. When I put this Joker behind bars like Arkham Asylum. He ain't close to my hardest assignment. I still gotta kill him. Left this comic hanging like Robin Williams. You'll catch a case
raw at that time, I imagine, because that's 20 at the time.
Recent enough.
Yeah.
To where that would sting.
You'll catch a case of insomnia if you talk while I rap at him. Don't say jack. One hook and the doc will have to patch at him. You'll get cold clock silly. Can't stop. Won't stop. Diddy. First round. Lights up.
This is a perfect example of what we were talking about earlier when we were watching Soul and Gemini. The differences, like Bullets do that on URL, they would have reacted. Can't stop, won't stop, Diddy. Like that's totally a URL because it's with a dance, familiar song, everything about it, and the crowd is just like, man, whatever.
For that, it's like piecing together. Right, like even though that had like decent kind of cadence to it, I think actually, to be honest, if he like left more of a pause after it, I think the pauses do it all.
They do.
Like honestly, like you pause after anything. Like that's you leave any kind of like gap, any kind of space, then people think, oh fuck, am I supposed to react? Okay, fine, I will.
Yeah, like, exactly.
I rap at him, don't say jack. One hook and the doc will have to patch at him. You'll get cold clock silly, can't stop, won't stop. Diddy, first round, lights up, like don't flop Philly. Remember lights up, ain't no turning back. Just another dead comedian. Bernie Mac. Since this nerd is gas, I'm giving son the business like a Persian dad. I can't bear it.
That's sick. Yeah. That's a great bar.
Yeah, no turning back. You're just another dead comedian. Bernie Mac. Since nerd is gassed, I'm giving son the business like a Persian dad. I can't bear clowns lying 3 rounds. I'll catch a murder rap. Wait, bears, clowns, lying 3 rounds? That's a circus act.
Yeah.
If I hear Adam's family, I'ma start snapping. The front door where I'm lurching at. How I describe my rounds? Chinatown. Even if I ain't cooking, dog, I'm still serving cats.
That's such an old school approach.
Totally. Like referring to Asians as cooking.
You were going FLO level back then.
For real.
But still, this is one. It's like a very different way to like how like basically that kind of way of writing of just doing every single line is a punch.
Yeah.
Like, and that is basically it. Like, you can look through every single line and it's like, there's a punch, there's a punch kind of thing at the end of it. Like, it's a different way to how like me and Adam were right.
You lose personality with that.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Like in some cases.
Yeah, exactly. It depends, and like a lot of people prefer that because it's just like, there's so much more to get.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much more entertainment out of it, kind of thing. But like when I write, for example, it's difficult because it's like I have to like every single line has to like make sense, like in terms of how it. Like close enough to like how I'd actually speak or whatever, and so trying to like bend, you know, like bend meaning or whatever comes like a little bit more unnaturally, I guess, to me. I know, like definitely for Adam as well. Like it depends, like on you know which. You know, like who you're battling as well, and like the context of shit. But like,
yours is more conversational, a little less from the fantasy realm, where you can just pick any. You can put this punchline with that punchline. You can go classic show with video game to this. As long as the rhyme's perfect. Like,
but honestly, like I wish I could do that as well, because that's a much harder way of writing. Like the way Bullets has done that, like every single fucking line, like. That takes so much
to match syllabically, especially when it's in an a cappella form. As like on beat, you can slip away with the syllables not being perfect and stuff. But here, it's like it's got to really hit.
It's obvious. Yeah.
Cap. Round 100 bullets versus subpar threat. Round 1, I still ain't schemed to use the gun bar yet. Let's go.
Because he knew that was why he wanted to go against him.
That round was hella good.
But this is good. With, like he knows.
What is this cutaway? Who's
what?
Are these people relevant?
It looks like
it's Og and Villain at least. There's Og and then Villain behind.
Oh yeah.
Did you just say you were gonna like turn up and kill my family? I thought you are. You're much more likely to stand and rap at me.
That's amazing.
It's just
this opening. This opening is probably one of my favorite shuffle moments.
Yeah, it is true. Like that's a battle, isn't it? It's more, you know, it's more likely going to happen.
Even the mannerisms where he's like,
I mean,
so good, man.
Or am I?
Really?
Bullets, eh? Good name. That's my review. How many bullets again? 100. It's quite a few.
My fucking god,
man. Would he?
Love that so much. That and honestly, it's kind of funny we watched the Pat Stay battle because I think Pat and Shuffle share similarities.
Yeah, 100%.
And how they can be unreasonably sarcastic to the point where they're seeming like they're complimenting them, but they're really just roasting the fuck out of them, you know?
I think that comes from someone said that Canadian humor's like Canada will way more into like British humor than like American humor. I don't know how true that is, but like you see a lot of Pat Stay's approach to stuff as you could almost call it quite a British like.
But when
it's so dry and just like sarcastic.
It's interesting what you said before though about like it being conversational. Because that conversational element like sometimes can just be so much more relatable to like a wider audience.
And that's why to me O'Shea's like probably the originator of conversational like battle rap. He was back in the day. It was like local news article, man slips in the rain. Just like classic. Like he's just talking to you as you would when you're in a pub and you're like, what a fucking dickhead you are over there. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's just like it's a style that's only like a few people have it.
Def is really fucking good at that definition. Like he like pretty much any battle you watch of his, like it's just like even when he's doing bars or whatever, it's just very kind of like
it's very hard to make it rhyme but sound like a conversation. Anyone can rap in a rap battle. Like, to be able to keep the technicalities into a real like performance or conversation is crazy. Like Shuffle vs Heretic is like the best example of that. Like his second round.
So exactly. The whole thing on one scheme.
So good.
You know where this is rhyming? Like it's just
100 bullets. It's what?
That's what it is.
Again, that's another one. Like, we have these conversations as well. Like when we're writing for 2-on-2s, it's like, you know,
the 90s page.
What can we just say, which isn't on the scheme? We'll just say like one thing, and you know, that'll be fine. You know, that'll work.
It's what? The 90s page. Some kid with a backwards puts his rap name back right away. When you bring it up, he gets defensive, like it's from a comic book, by the way. Oh, right, okay. Here's me thinking it was kind of gay. My mistake.
Jesus fucking Christ, it's so good.
By the way.
Yeah. First things first. Stop with all the old hat wordplay. This is a battle. It's not Throwback Thursday. You need to just tone down the quantity of your wordplay. It's weird and it's sad. 33 and obsessed with puns. It is so clear you're a dad. I like wordplay, mate. I think it's the shit. I also like mayonnaise. The difference is this. I like some on the side in which I...
Already, actually, that's like even though that's not a punch, like already, like, the difference is this.
Yeah. Level of attitude to it.
The difference is this. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah. Like, you idiot, listen.
Tone down the quantity of your wordplay. It's weird and it's sad. 33 and obsessed with puns. It is so clear you're a dad. Wordplay, mate. I think it's the shit. I also like mayonnaise. The difference is this. I like some on the side in which I can dip. Not an entire plate of the stuff with a singular chip saturated in the middle.
You know as well when like the crowd reaction cuts off your final punchline.
Yeah, like I don't even want to hear the end of the bar.
Exactly. It's like, okay, it's already.
AKA your signature dish. I mean, like, how are you so obsessed with Pokemon but can't evolve past the initial first stage? Always trying to force in film titles to try and fit the wordplay. I'll leave you legless, I ain't talking about the Little Mermaid. I'm just there like I didn't fucking think you were, mate.
Yes. We actually made a track, like, I think he has like a thing about the Queen next, but like we actually made a song like just based on that, where it's just like that initial wordplay of like, me and money go together, and I ain't the queen, or I'm not the queen, or whatever kind of thing, and then we like went off that. But like, it's like attacking for that way. But this is one of the reasons why I think like people thought that Adam lost this was because like he's attacking him a lot on like the wordplay and like doing schemes. And he doesn't. And he doesn't do it. He doesn't scheme the entire battle.
Bullets is very good.
Bullets really, really
strategist.
Yeah. It was good.
Which is why I liked battling him, because it was a chess game.
Yeah, you could tell he's gone into it like a certain way.
Like, where did I leave off? What I said? Do you think he was fucking with you? You're like, oh, he's just fucking with me.
I honestly like I was like I thought I'm losing this battle. I don't care what the fuck. Don't fuck with me more. Like kind of like that. Yeah, bruv, shut up and get on with it.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, like
I don't really care.
You always seem to have this quite bad. Like me and money go together, but I ain't the queen. And I'm like, man, I know you're not the queen. You're black and quite fat. Nobody here needed you to clarify.
Conversation.
Why are you pun junkies always proud of going over people's heads? Look at me, I missed my target market. Won't they be impressed?
Oh my god, that is fucking amazing, dude. Holy shit.
Why are you pun junkies always proud of going over people's heads? Look at me, I missed my target market. Won't they be impressed? If the comedian tells a joke the crowd don't completely get, he won't think I'm so clever. He'll take that fucking joke and reassess. We actually had this battle planned for last year, and suddenly not a sound. Been so long that he's even kind of lost weight now. I'm not pissed off. Eventually he got chased down. I'm saying Bullets dodging Neo is the wrong way around.
You look like Keanu Reeves.
To be honest, the reason this battle initially got delayed is actually pretty sad. He had some family shit to sort, and to that I can tip my hat. I hope you don't mind me saying why you cancelled and switched the plans, but you had to take an important trip. Take his family to Disneyland. That's not a weird angle I'm making up, that is a sound fact. Picture Bullets with his crew there giving out daps. Into the parade as the little crowd claps, chilling out in fucking matching Mickey Mouse hats. You went to grab a drink at
This is like, yeah, this had definite truth to it.
The bouncers were in matching garms, just as the palace guards from Agrabah. He sat there on the magic carpet eating caviar with QP and with Heartless pointing out why the constellations and planets are, like Saturn, Mars. That's That's a star. I'm sick of seeing you acting hard with your overboard ego, talking about shooting guns and fucking blowing torpedoes. Act like you're about that life, but you only talk street though. Only time you stay on your grind in the streets is with the Tony Hawk's cheat code.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm having bullets done. You're not ammo, you're more like Will Ferrell's sandalwooded gun. If you had some angles with your wordplay, then perhaps you could have won, but till you sort that out, you're just another dad that's good at puns.
I give Shuffle the first round. His stuff just
this guy liked it.
Yeah, we're home in the front row. I mean, both of their rounds are insanely good.
Yeah, it's hard to call, but really Shuffle again just.
I'm just that opening line for Shuffle is like might be my favorite shit of his. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Everything from his body language.
The flip, or just the bit.
Bullets.
Yeah.
The flip was amazing too, and then
100 bullets. Quite a few.
Yeah, it's just so good, man.
This guy's like,
that is really funny. You guys used that.
No clue why. Yeah, it's flipped up.
Yeah.
So it broke down my
I'm gonna be neutral.
That was very good. Now, finding the real Adam Woolard is like solving a puzzle. In his head, a bunch of voices all talking a huddle. 15 different personalities locked in a bubble. Whoever you actually are clearly got lost in the shuffle. The first issue, your persona. You stole a page from a comic. You're basically Ricky Gervais with shitty wordplay.
Ricky Gervais, shitty wordplay.
It's blatantly obvious. The similarities go way beyond paying them homage. You naturally funny yet. It's just another day at the office.
Which is a good angle.
Nice, yeah.
Good angle.
Then there's Kid Twist. You slant your wrist and even stand like him. Got that stupid dyke face and the same feminine hands like him. I can see that camel toe.
Yeah, he's like repeating.
Tight ass pants like him. Wait, Shuffle, Twist. You even named yourself after a dance like him. And how come Don't Flop never go a top record? Cause Shoddy, Tony, and C Major would backhand pimp slap him. O'Shea, Lunar, Soul, Kruger, and would make you quit, Adam. You need Marlo. I ain't Einstein, but you bomb whenever you split, Adam.
That Adam thing though. Like, sorry, okay. So we should get into that. Because like that whole thing, like I know Arsenal, like he did it again. The shot, he obviously did it again in like the second time. And like, does it? I don't know. Does it work? I can't. Say, like, maybe it works in the accent, but like Atom and Adam are so different.
And I don't know if it works in Bulletz's accent.
Yeah, that's like the Bulletz's accent. It's like somewhere in between. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. The split Adam. The split Adam.
No, it doesn't work in English.
It's too hard. Like the plosive on D is too hard. Like to like for a T.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking that
you'd go with like Adam, like and it's like you'd go Cockney British slang and say when you add them together.
Yeah, add them
like,
together.
Like, but not atom.
Or go for like the Adam and Eve thing.
Yeah.
That's what Jazz did against.
I haven't seen that actually.
Yeah, she did like the whole Adam, like the biblical.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit of a reach in itself.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Atom. Up and Adam.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah, up and Adam. See, even
up and Adam. Yeah. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'll grab Yeah, go through. I think I've got. Oh yeah.
But again, it's just like Bullets. He's just very good at strategy. Like, he knew exactly. He looked at.
He read this battle really fucking good.
What he read even more than this is YouTube comments about shuffle tea. Like he picked up like what do the British people, what would they call them out on, because they can see where this humour descends from more so than an American could. So that's why he's gone for this whole office thing and like all of these kind of like things that you can associate with the similar style of humour.
Do you think he watched or paid attention to the Office like before the battle?
No, I just mean I think he just looked at like YouTube comments and stuff and picked up like on every battle you have. For all the positive, you're gonna have those people like, oh, you know, Shuffle and Marlo just think they're in like an episode of The Office, or anything that they can pick out, and then you can.
We do often.
But there's always these things that get associated like with people and such. A lot of people like, especially in this case, you wouldn't expect 100 Bullets to have such tailored rounds for Shuffle, where you're talking about a lot of things that are quite like. More so that you assumed people over here to pick up on before he did. So he knew when going into this, like.
Also, like, and this probably ties into exactly what you're saying, is that Bullets definitely listened to constructive criticism that wasn't presented in a constructive way. And you know, it's easy as being a battle rapper to like read comments and just be like, fucking, people are hating on me. But oftentimes it's like it can improve you to like see what people don't like that you do, and it's oftentimes people like do that because they do like you and that they don't know how to really present an aspect of you that they don't like. And Bullets, for more or less, was a list rapper. He was a list battle rapper. I remember when he battled Thesaurus at Verdict. He was just like listing off rock bands in one scheme. And then
and it's literally just that as well. Like you're doing essentially like a Google search. And then you're just like, okay, how can I tie all of these names into like double meanings and like stretch it around the wordplay and stuff like that. And like that was like a really just like a really popular style, I think, for a while, like at a certain time. And he was one of the best to do it, but it was
because it's nothing direct and stuff.
Exactly. And this is all direct. He isn't on one thing where he's like, and the Van Halen or something. It's all super direct, like on point and made.
Shame really, because I knew how much his van was hailing. Like half the time, like I know Bullets has a van and it's like constantly hailing around it. But like he was really direct. Like he knew exactly what he was doing going into it.
He knew what his weaknesses were considered in the UK.
I mean, Adam didn't help himself when we did our fucking. It was when we did our bad bars with Liam. And he called him out on it, and he was just like, and that's when I think he actually like did like a direct down the camera, and it was just like
he did. He
properly, you know, like
he like screamed or something. He's like, I fucking hate
like stop looking up like lists and things, and just doing like lists and stuff like that. And the funniest thing is, like, you know, like I'm Adam's best friend, so like this is a very biased like way to approach any kind of watch, but at the same time, like. When he's doing anything like that, it's just like purely out of like it's out of love for like the culture and everything like that. He's never at all like actually pissed off in any way or actually like annoyed. Like he knew that it'd just be like a funny thing or whatever. But yeah, like Bullets definitely was like approaching this from a kind of, I know the kind of angles he's gonna come with. I'm gonna like try and not do that or whatever.
And most of the time calling for accountability is out of a point of love. We've been here long enough to be like, look, our standards are slipping.
Exactly.
Like, we can't just hold schemes as a crutch forever. Like it needs to evolve and so on and so forth. Like
because at the end of the day, like all the fans want to do is see good stuff. You know? So, but
it's strange because like, sorry, you keep going like so. It's strange because what's good keeps. Well, it keeps fucking evolving.
Exactly.
Like everyone's like,
it's so cyclical too, man.
One year it's this, and another is that.
It used to be like I still remember like jokes were hot, you know, and then it became bars, whatever the fuck bars are, and then it kind of got into schemes, and now it's kind of jokes are kind of cool again.
And I swear to God, like now bars seems as if like like to be a bar. Right, it just seems like it needs to be like
a violent act.
Like but it's not even just a violent act. But it's probably like a violent act helps, but then also like as like ungettable as a, you know what I mean? Like the wordplay like has to be so much of like a kind of fucking like you have to really think about it. That's what's I don't know. It feels like that to me. Like it's like. I don't know, there'll be some which you can get like immediately or whatever, but like the stuff that people really talk about online now, like it just feels like you know,
it's too niche and it's
so niche,
and it's for the point. It's what we were talking about the other day, where it's like We're like, look, you'd want to win in the room, because it's this whole thing of this online culture where it's like, oh no, I want those people to sit and discuss this in the forum and blah blah blah. And it's like that's where we fall into this sort of thing where it's like, well, saying again, where it's like, that's why they're picking up on mainstream stuff, doing their own form of battling, because when we like keep it too like that, it suddenly becomes such a niche thing all over again. But when it's big, like that compliments battle, look how far that goes, because it's, everyone gets it and so on and so forth. So it's that little tough thing. It's like, do you want to be the best battler on bars and technicality, or do you want to be the person that propels it forward to the next, like the lunacy of the UK or whatever, that makes it mass appeal and so on and so forth?
That's why I think, like honestly, Pat is one of the best battlers, because he can balance it. Pat, he'll just be, he'll balance those bars and technicality.
When you two are together, it's like, you can show it to anyone, like, and that's how it should. That's how it started to me, you know. Like,
but those are the kind of battles that we like watching, you know. That's why it's like, you know, it's like 50% emulation. You know, and it is because it's just kind of like, oh shit, you know, we're taking inspiration from this, or like, you know, from different battles that we enjoy watching, and like actually, like, you know, bring it into something. But it's hard. It's hard to like find the balance to like win the room, because I think what you're saying, like, winning the room is like probably
I've come to the decision that it's like, I think that's more important now.
Because what also, like, winning the room will make a battle 10 times more watchable. You know, like if a battle, if the crowd is shit for a battle, it doesn't matter how good the bars are. Like
But if everyone's talking about it straight after the event and stuff, you're like, I need to see this when it drops. I need to buy the pay-per-view.
Exactly. And half the reason why people are going to be talking after the battle is because you know, just how incredible the energy was in the room on the day, you know. And this one was alright.
I'm gonna say this. You must like getting beat like a masochist. I heard MARLO carrying tea like Jesus in Nazareth.
That's true as well.
When you all live together, you write rhymes for you every day. Even out writing your resume. The blueprint he drew carrying Joe through the climb, now you're getting fame of like, they're funny, they sketch comedy, but whose line is it anyway? I mean, you eat off another person's plate and regurgitate. You have bulimia. And why are you screaming on bad bars too, like I have a beef with you? I don't even notice you. You're a tumor. But the staff believe in you. Now I'm battling a cancer because bad blood cells? That's leukemia. I mean, let's get it straight.
That's cool. That's the first thing you've done.
At age his whole career, tell this queen another one bites the dust.
I wasn't sure about that one.
Yeesh.
But that's the only thing. Wait, watch it again. Let me see.
I mean, let's get it straight. MARLO write the stuff. Don't flop, hype him up. Had AIDS his whole career. Tell this queen another one bites the dust.
I mean, like, you know, he's had AIDS his whole career.
Yeah, I get it, but it's just
It's alright.
You can't overthrow a titan. Zeus with a bolt of lightning, a golden pen. The soul of Midas flows Poseidon. I hold the trident. So divine, but no surprises. Since the Garden of Eden, Adam turned his back on God and was known for biting. I mean, that's why they amputee. Without crutches, you couldn't stand by yourself. Your name's Shuffle, because you don't like the hand you was dealt. You can't intimidate who you imitate. I might slow it down and repeat, but you more than a little conceited. I'm thinking, how can it be? You on your high horse, judging, like the mounted police. I mean, you're the biggest.
He's got a lot. So he's got a lot of like very contained, like little double meanings and bars there, like kind of thing, like and he's doing it like on purpose. There, he's just like this is for the shit that people will just actually like, you know, clock.
Yeah.
Like the hand you was dealt. You can't intimidate who you imitate. I might slow it down and repeat, but you more than a little conceited. I'm thinking, how can it be? You on your high horse, judging, like the mounted police. I mean, you're the biggest antic since daylight, stripped down to his briefs. You battled a can, a stick, cookies, shoes, at a wedding. Compliment bars, bad bars, Anton Murphy.
That's a good. That's good.
All this all this being frowned upon me. If Bird told you suck his dick, you drop down to your knees. You're a court jester. His little lapdog. You're a court jester, a little lapdog. I scoured the scene for the most thirsty attention whore and don't flop, and I got it down to a T. Now let's recap. 100 bullets versus subpar thread. Round 2. I still ain't schemed or used a gun bar yet. Keep being irrelevant. Let's go.
That was good. Like he got an upper hand just by doing, I think he
I agree.
able to every round just go like, look,
you're
gonna say the same. You're gonna say like, look what he's about to say, and then so.
In the URL battle. It was a KO. They didn't release the footage and they kept it laid low, but I'm going to make it so that they won't say no. Take notes. I'm going to be your URL maid coach. First rule. Making URL crowds react is as simple as pie. First bar doesn't matter. Second, just crack some shit on the side. Slow down in the third bar so they catch the syllables right. Let's speed up and get louder on the finishing line!
No.
So, remember how I'm saying Pat and Shuffle are similar?
Yes.
This is Pat's fucking whole angle in Germany.
Yeah.
The exact
the cadence thing.
Doing the cadence thing.
Yeah,
so he's describing the way exactly that he's delivering that.
First bar doesn't matter. Second, just crack some shit on the side. Slow down in the third bar so they catch the syllables right. Let's speed up and get louder on the finishing line!
That guy liked it.
You think you said a nice line? Give yourself a high five. Talk about how big your weapon is and how your gun is prone to clap, then completely ignore the homoerotic undertones in that. Never admit you lost, despite the extremely blatant facts. If your opponent says that they won, they need to take it back. If the fans disagree, they don't have a decent taste in rap. Call the battle a classic, double your fee, then see who pays you that. I'll tell you what. I'll give you some sample bars that you can use if you're going to. For free. Gratis.
Gratis. That was again. That's like the most David Brent thing. Like gratis.
Gratis.
Often what we'll do is like just constantly quote The Office, and like that is one of the things. Anyway. Gratis.
I'll give you some sample bars that you can use if you're going to. For free. Gratis. Yo, I come on with that blue, black, and steel. I dig deep for my work, that's a pneumatic drill. I come to your daughter prom with 2 Happy Meals and spike the fucking punch. That's a Hugh Jackman film.
I know that he was hoping for more. Even though like he did get a bit of a clap, like I remember him doing that like saying that bar to me, the Hugh Jackman film.
That's a Hugh Jackman prom.
I'll spike the fucking punch, that's a Hugh Jackman film. Wolverine, yeah, exactly. It's quite a like it's imagery. But like I remember like that he been doing that bar to me and I was like, yeah, that's fucking sick, you should definitely say it. So
that's a Hugh Jackman film! Alright. Here's like a Cortez style one you can use if you want. Yo, you must be speaking in another language. I don't understand it. Maybe fucking Spanish. But you touch my dough, I'll make you fucking vanish. You put your hand in my bread, you get a knuckle sandwich.
Funny because he's taking the piss, but that's a great one.
Actually, you already kind of do most of that URL style battle shit. I guess the reason they didn't invite you back is because you're bad at it. Or maybe it's because of all your fucking schemes. What you need to do is engage in some subtlety. Like me, Shuffle T. I'm so subtle, B, I put that subtle B in the word subtlety.
Well, you don't hear it.
What good is a boat everyone under the sun can see to a subtle creeping submarine coming deep from underneath? Some can fleet, you fucking geek. He's a fucking geek, shut up. Yo, coming deep from underneath. My point is this. Chill the fuck out. If you just have fun, it will help. And then all those insecurities that you have about yourself will just comfortably melt. That battling's about celebrating your characters, because you're stuck with yourself. They're here to see you be you, not you trying to be somebody else. Time.
I got this at 1-1 at this point.
Yeah.
Shuffle really lost a lot of momentum. His performance didn't have the same purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
He lost it towards the end. He lost towards the end there.
Yeah, and also with like the nullifying approach that Bullets are taking.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because also like again something that I know he was like fully relying on. Well, not fully relying on, but like you know a big like element of his battle here was like talking about the schemes and stuff, and obviously he hasn't done that yet.
Yeah. Y'all comparing earthquakes to aftershocks. You got a grave future. That's the plot. Trying to diss me? Have a shot. I'm all ears. Captain Spock. I said live long and prosper. Just give me my space, man. Astronauts. No messing around to even invest in this clown is a laughing stock. Don't ask if I packed the Glock out. I'll slap the snot out of Asheroth. I told you yesterday. We can work it out. Let it be. Classic rock. But you kept going. You could have been an afterthought. But you stay harassing niggas. Traffic cops. This guy dissed me, think Rice Krispies. Your neck will snap, crackle, pop. You want a war with bullets? You need street sweepers, Navy SEAL team leaders, or a UN over your head like United Nations peacekeepers. They put a loony in the ring like Flip Tops League. Y'all ICPs. Biggest clowns in the hip-hop scene. How many styles you gotta steal to get a win off me? Hulk Hogan. In the ring, you a rip-off, T. Show some dignity.
Who calls him T, though?
The concept for your compliment battle, you owe the Tricky P. You plagiarized Chris Morris' Anthosaurus whole delivery. You're a Mark Grist / Kid Twist clone, a mini-me. Your name should be...
It's crazy that actually... Wait, go back a few minutes. Sorry.
It's okay.
Did you hear that again?
How many styles you gotta steal to get a win off me? Hulk Hogan. In the ring, you a rip-off, T. Show some dignity. I said show some
Chris Morris.
Yeah. The concept for your compliment battle, you owe the Tricky P. You plagiarized Chris Morris' Anthosaurus whole delivery. You're a Mark Grist /
it's crazy that he's put Chris Morris and Thesaurus like
whole delivery together.
So it's like if you took Chris Morris and Thesaurus and you put them together and you get... I mean, maybe that's... I mean, I don't know. Like, it's satire in a way, so it's, you know, it's fine. But that's a good shout from Bullets, because Chris Morris is a legend.
You owe the Tricky P. You plagiarized Chris Morris' Anthosaurus whole delivery. You're a Mark Grist / Kid Twist clone, a mini-me. Your name should be Kid Grist. Your image was stole deliberately. The only thing you've shown consistently is being prone to mimicry. You're a poser, a carbon copy, phony, gimmicky. You wouldn't know a real MC if you met Hova physically and the ghost of Biggie with most of Dilla's beats.
Nice. Most. Sorry, actually, wait, sorry.
Yeah. Not all.
Sorry.
I don't have Dilla's beats, but most of them.
Yeah. Most of Dilla's beats. Yeah.
That's funny to specify that.
Most.
Critic acts a big sarcastic cynic's mask to trick the masses. It's systematic. A decoy. Not the Ozzy who finds kids attractive.
That's good.
I mean, you're both afflicted with twisted habits, but yours is biting. You got a dinner jacket, living lavish, all you can eat, and you nibble at it till you finish snacking. Or it's cinematics, big theatrics. If rapping's a stick, then stick to acting. The simple fact is, you're a timid, brittle, skinny, average, mimic, jacking, acrylic, plastic, no rhythm having, image snatching, gimmick rapping, British faggot.
Alright, this is so impressive that he was able to do this.
Who, Bullet?
Yeah, this thing he does just now.
Let's go.
Oh, this bit now. I think, yeah. Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
I forgot this is in this battle.
Yeah.
But this is him understanding the British crowd a lot better.
He definitely had every...
This
highest influence.
Such a big...
He definitely had every...
I don't think I've ever seen something like this in battle rap. It's fucking insane to even think to try this.
Yeah.
Because
But this is the strategist coming out.
Because he knows how reactionary the Don't Flop crowd is. They pick up on things. They react.
Especially when they think one thing and it's flipped. Like here it's like, you know, he's basically providing a twist on something.
And straight away he's going into he's bringing back. He's not going to choke another international situation. Like, you know what I mean? There's something to think about it.
He can't do it again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He knows from the previous 2 battles, because he battled for Soros before this, right?
Yeah.
So he knows from his previous 2 times exactly how the crowd are out here.
Yeah.
Like, and what we like about like he's someone that will actually watch Don't Flop battles in his spare time. He enjoys the scene like that kind of thing. So he knew what prep work he needed to put into it. So I think that he had no worries about if this was going to go off or not.
Yeah.
But it is a massive risky move. But Blizzard had the whole chest clapping thing and stuff like that previously when he was back in Pamphlet. Yeah, back in the day. Like that was
that's true. I also think
it was like he was making the whole beat on his chest and all of that kind of stuff. So he's got influence that you can maybe ship something like that out.
I guess, like, I don't know, like, if he ever had doubts in this, because, like, you know, like when you're writing this, like, I guess, like, you've got to, like, think about a crowd or something, and if you think that a crowd is going to be, like, sort of big enough, like, to sort of, there'll be enough people in it that they will get along with it. But, like, yeah, I mean, there's something about, like, the rhythmic, like, if you go into something rhythmic, anything, you know, like, it's gonna have some sort of effect.
Crime Nation, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
there you go.
You're right.
People love to sing along.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Very true.
People love catching this here.
Little hoe can't see me. Real talk, rapping is easy. Y'all watching the video? Stop, bring it back for a repeat. You know I'm the man. This hoe was a fan. You happy to meet me? I play with a sheet code. You thought you could actually beat me? You ain't got no tracks and you making them.
Yeah. We gotta rewind.
The fucking defense by Shuffle. Of course it.
See me? Real talk, rapping is easy. Y'all watching the video? Stop, bring it back for a repeat. You know I'm the man. This hoe was a fan. You happy to meet me? I play with a sheet code. You thought you could actually beat me? You ain't got no rhythm, you ain't got no tracks, and you making a mockery. I came here to kill him. I'm able to rap when he faked his monopoly. I'm the fatal attack in this hate of democracy. They made me a villain. My brain don't react, and there ain't no one stopping me.
Oh, sick.
That was so fucking cool, man. That was so fucking cool.
Even the way the light engineers and stuff are like, okay, we gotta get into it. Like,
exactly. Yeah, the guys were just like sitting there. Oh fuck, what's he doing? We start like bringing it.
It all worked out good, and
people started stabbing and shit.
The audience like stopped doing that and cheered like when he stopped. Everything worked out really good in that thing.
Guys in the light.
At the end of the day, everything you said didn't apply to me. You tell the crowd.
One minute fucked it up. Damn it, Rick.
Someone heard the me at the end of it. It was like, that was the same fucking.
Everything you said didn't apply to me. You talk about the schemes of my gun bars. Don't lie to me. You should have.
I never noticed doing it. I love the idea, right? It's just one guy at the front. He's just one guy at the front that's going like oh, do you know what?
No, the second time I swear it sounds like
the rest of you gotta take this seriously as well. We're gonna go. Come on, no, what's he
gonna say? Stop.
Oh my god, that's so fucking amazing.
Everything you said didn't apply to me. You tell the crowd about the schemes of my gun bars. Don't lie to me. You should have worn a Teflon Jason mask and a bulletproof hoodie too, because they was right. Guns don't kill people. Bullets do.
He was like, why has he changed the scheme? The rhymes changed.
That was an amazing round.
So
fucking good.
He's like, none of that stuff applies to me. Bitch, try and make a victory. Just because you changed your style like 3 weeks ago doesn't erase the history.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to talk about.
That's good.
Alright. 2 years ago. Alright.
2 years ago.
I'm back without MARLO. I don't always need him giving help with them. But I might bring BAMALAM out to try and make you shit yourself again. Oh shit!
This is the reason why we got to watch this battle together.
I wish I did come out.
Exactly. It's like he brings you out like fucking Hollow brought out Calico's dad.
I would love it. I would love it.
Like, what's up? What's up?
Shuffle didn't leave this whole time. It's just been, I've been here the whole time.
Up again. Remember, what do you think I'm choking sick? What do you think I'm choking sick? No, I think you're choking shit. You might think MARLO's not here to help me, but I would protest. I'll say he's not here to defend you during the writing process, but we did talk before. We agreed that sometimes you're so close to being sick, but then you just keep falling past because you stretch your bars and wordplay to meet your demands. You stretch more than those guys who do the complete Tour de France. Even his favourite song is by Stretch Club 7. Reach for the bars.
Right. Did they start making to America?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I think we did have a conversation like that. We were like, yeah, Bullets is alright.
Terry Pratchett wrote in my Inspector Gadget coat, "You're a 33-year-old battler who never managed growth. You should be locked away inside a geriatrics home. You had to try, but now it's time to let the battles go and stick to rapping once a year in a pensions talent show. But you're 33. You're 33. And a half.
Did he say and a half?
Yeah.
It's like
Bullets is like a half.
And a half. 33. Been battling 18 months longer and you're still in purgatory. 5 extra battles. A decade older. And you have more urgency. How the fuck are you still considered worse than me? Isn't it embarrassing? Because even in a battle, it's awkward to say. I mean, it's your life and everything, but I'd be walking away. You're a decade older than everyone performing today, and they're all better than you. Mate, just call it a day.
yeah, that's sick. Like, come on. That's fucking sick. Again, it would have helped if Bullets had done like the schemes and the stuff that he was talking about, but like at the same time,
like when he's doing his like Pokemon scheme at 32 years old.
It's still a hit though.
And I bet if you look at now, you'll see that the silent nod into the gun. You know, when he gets that look in his eyes, like, what have I done? Evaluating everything in their life and what it's become, so the other guy is obviously psychologically kind of already won. But if all you want is references, geeky as shit to provide you with, then I'm Jin with this flying kick and the king of the iron fist. Swinging with spiral hits till I finish the final blitz. Yoshimitsu and Brian mix after fitting their cyber chips into their mind and switch into a violent blitz. Spinning a writer's script with Christian Tiger's flips and Mishima fighting tips or signature lightning kicks. Mate, you're literally 96! You're literally 96!
Yeah, I told him to take that out.
I only wanted this battle in the hopes it could persuade you to quit. Because what you've been doing with battling is just taking the piss, overusing everyone's favourite bits till you finally succeeded in making them shit, and it's just making me sick. Fuck off!
Sick.
We don't need you in battling, you don't help it up. 100 bullets missing the mark like Elmer Fudd. Stop making my hobby look shitter, you selfish fuck, and go and ruin somebody else's fun. You don't get to bring up your shitty wordplay in a fucking battle, then don't do shitty wordplay, don't fucking battle.
It's a hard one to call. I think Bullets,
it was judged as well.
I think Bullets won. I think Shuffle like learned a lot from this battle because this is the thing about like when you're not an actual rapper, right? He tried to kind of out-rap Bullets in a lot of this. Where Bullets took a lot slower, blah, blah, blah approach. Now, if he had taken that last stuff in the conversational approach, it would have hit it way harder because technically it was still a sound, but he was going out of his comfort zone and stumbling a fair few bits in that final part, whereas Bullets had come with such, especially a display, if you're talking about out-rapping someone, the display of rapping that he done with the beat, like getting that track flow, etc, etc, kind of leveled it over to Bullets' side, and like for my personal preference and stuff. But it's on that round, everything Shuffle said in that third, on paper beats what Bullets is saying.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? But performance-wise and stuff here, Bullets came out a lot more confident, and it's hard to be like, yeah, you're this much older than me, like you should give this up. But you're having a shaky performance while saying that, it loses the credibility that you put across. Like,
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, Bullets like almost like seem to take it as an opportunity to be like, look, I kind of am preempting anything that like he's gonna say, and therefore I'm not gonna do the bits that I think that Shuffle was gonna say.
He told me before. I knew what he was coming over with. I mean? Like I knew all of that stuff. I knew when he told me about hitting the office stuff. I'm like, that's gonna work well because that's an angle unexplored and shit. Like he knew.
Yeah, what? Did you tell Adam?
Huh?
Unbelievable.
I know. Like, you know what? Like I'm well, that's like I'm a good member of staff.
Exactly.
As in, like you know.
So I think he genuinely to his credit, like he really took that like on board, and he actually was like able to he was able to like shape it in a way that like would work best for his style kind of thing.
But it's not a lot. It's so like for me, affects Shuffle's career and
exactly.
It's so great. The battle.
It's kind of like for me, like the battle goes either way because like I think like again like the first time I watched it, I was in Bulgaria during this battle. I was away from anything.
That's right.
But like so I wasn't anywhere near. But like but obviously, you know, I knew he did it, and I watched it back, and I thought he won. I thought Adam won, but then like on watching it back, like I knew it was like a lot closer than it sort of seemed. Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it?
It's preference as well.
It's funny. It's funny or it's not. Yeah.
I love that battle. So many cool moments. There's so many like special things in there.
You don't need to judge it in this case.
I kind of agree. I think both came out looking good.
Yeah. Battle rap wins,
and especially Bullet. I think it's a really good look for Bullets, especially. Because, I mean, I was a pretty vocal hater for Bullets, like in the beginning.
Really?
And he knows that, but like he jokes about me hating him all the time. And
he takes it in that.
It's just like he was a list rapper at the beginning. And this performance is fucking awesome.
He proved he doesn't have to rely on it like as a crutch or you know anything like that. Like exactly like. And it was kind of like it felt like there's the sort of drive that he needed to sort of do it.
Yep.
And that took the sting away from a lot of Shuffle's bars as well.
Yeah.
Like just from that.
Yeah, diffuse it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dope battle.
Yeah, it's a dope battle.
Good fucking battle.